Wait. Potato chews. What is that? Is it good? All right, guys, welcome to the warehouse. Been a minute. Feels kind of different now that I'm living in Texas. Even though I was only gone for a month, I've been gone for months at a time, many times, but since I've kind of like moved my life to Texas, it does feel a bit different coming here. Things are looking good. Warehouse looking super clean. Shout out to Curtis for keeping it in such good condition. And we got the truck back. This thing's just been rotting away in Abbotsford. Plan is to move to Texas. It's just taking a bit longer than I thought it would. I was actually gonna jump into TRX. It's been too much of a pain in the ass. This truck went from being worth a lot of money to worth not that much money after the accident. If you didn't see the accident vlog, go check it out. Lots and lots of catch up. Nothing too exciting today. Probably won't film a lot for the rest of the day, but I don't know if I said this or not. I've been cleaning the floors today. They're still a bit messy just from Canada's winter. I'm gonna smash a workout here. It's later in the day. Usually, as you guys know, I get my workouts done in the morning. It is 2:11 p.m. So 4 p.m. Texas time. I'm gonna get a workout in today for sure. Pumped to do that one. Morning, how's it going? Frankie and I got an early start. Today is Monday. I'm the only guy here for the whole day today. One guy let me know he was sick last night. Second, our other packer broke his legs. Third, Curtis, who manages this Canada warehouse, is away in Mexico. Fourth, Scott's on a photo shoot, so it's just me here today with all the orders. So getting a quick workout in. We're sitting at around 6:30 a.m. right now, and then gotta go pack a shit ton of orders, somehow do all my meetings, do all my work. Probably gonna be a late one here tonight, but that's why I got an early start. All right, guys, one thing here is our cable strap, super sick. So it has two basically spots to hold it. It's a bit longer than your traditional plastic cable rope. It's longer, so if you're doing some more tricep movements, I like to grab it here so you get a closer grip on it, and then you can just, another great thing is for like back workouts, more like pull style workouts, it's gonna give you a way better range of motion than your cable ropes typically would. For example, like a classic pull for the back, really nice ROM, or you can do more of the face pull like that. And then on top of that too, I forget what this is called, but it's amazing for your lats and back. Come through here, come through, stretch, hold it wide, and back in. It's amazing. And obviously we got it on betterbodyquip.com. So I'm a bit out of breath because I'm just in the middle of a workout here, but for those of you who don't know me, my name is Max McKenzie. I'm the owner of Better Body Equipment. We have a warehouse in Canada, 15,000 square feet, and then we have a warehouse in Texas, 10,000 square feet. Houston, Texas, Vancouver, Canada. Where the locations are, I started this brand 3.5 years ago. The whole point of this and this YouTube series on my YouTube channel is to give you guys some value. I'm no Alex Hormozy or anything like that, but I do believe I've made a ton of mistakes and I've learned a ton. So if I can pass it on to anyone, that's the goal of this channel, just to show you kind of that anything is possible. I don't have a crazy background or anything like that, and this is my brand. So it really goes to show if you put in the work daily, you'll be really surprised at what you can get yourself into. All right, update. We've not even come close to finishing all the orders. Here's another pallet I did. There, we have more tiny little orders there, whole bunch back there. All right, checking in. We just loaded, huge truck, so many LTLs. It's been a crazy day. I haven't vlogged much because it's just been meetings and then run downstairs, load a truck, meetings, chaos. Anyways, we're good. You wanna give him a boop? Boop. Whew, all right, guys. Long as fuck day. We're set at like 9 p.m., 8:54. Long day. I didn't get to do any of my vlogging, but still put this in a vlog, but I'll do like the Big Daddy vlog, as I call it, this Friday when the whole crew's back and everyone's here. Long day, this is what it usually looks like. Start in the morning all bright-eyed, wide-eyed, bushy tail, something like that. And I was just gonna fill my cup get some electrolytes in here, and hit the road home. It's like an hour and a 20-minute drive of this thing this morning. So leave late, miss traffic, but get home late. I'll be home by like 10 something, all in a day's work. Go get him. Go get him.
Come here, buddy.
Who's that? You pee everywhere?
Oh, you're peeing.
It's Scotty. Oh, Scotty.
Here, let me see it. Did you smoke?
All right, guys. Good morning. We are here with the one and only Scotty Thick.
Frankie
with those
Rex.
thick daddy legs. Look at those things. How much do you weigh right now?
How much?
120?
320?
320. Last year we were together all the time, traveling all the stuff, and then we got sick of each other. So.
Then he moved.
And then I moved, but now we're back together. We're just sitting here romancing, hanging out, thinking about last year, doing all that crazy stuff. Rolls to bustling. Yeah, okay. This is too much. To my 20 viewers, I am not gay. We're here. We're gonna smash a workout. We got a huge day ahead. Yeah. So we're here today. We're gonna smash a workout. It is 7 a.m. Been here since 6:30, just chatting, romancing. You know, that's what you're saying. Big day. Had lots of photo shoots. Stop. New product to shoot. So I'll show you behind the scenes of that, and then we're gonna get on with today's video topic, which is why we still have 2 warehouses here. Because I get this question a lot when I moved to Texas. People are like, "Oh, so are you like getting rid of Abbotsford? Are you getting rid of the Canada division?" Hell no. 2 warehouses. We have one Vancouver, one Houston, and yeah, we're gonna go into why we use both of them, why we need to have both of them, and why we carry that expense. Come on, get it. Morning, Curtis.
Way too early.
It's way too early. How have you been doing since me and Kurt have been gone? No change.
No change. Honestly better.
Yeah. What about you? Same thing?
No, I hate it. Kurt doesn't talk to me. We're fucking hanging out here. I asked Kurt a question. I'm like, "Hey, Kurt, can I sleep over?" No. I'm too busy. Hey, Kurt, bring the popcorn.
All right, guys, workout complete. Just gonna get to the day here. Team has walked into chaos already. Lots of stuff going wrong. People not in today due to family emergencies, stuff like that. So we're just doing the best we can. Luckily, that work just really falls on Curtis. So he got to deal with it today. And Scott doesn't look good today. Yeah, I got to film some videos and stuff. Watch out.
Film some videos, talk to Kurt.
So
Try to convince him to let me sleep over by the end of the day.
anyway, so I'm about to head in a few meetings, basically get some busy work done, and then we'll check in later on. All right, guys, so just checking in, 10:35. Just finished a meeting with the customer service team. For those of you guys that don't know, we actually have about 12 people on the Better Body team. Some are from the Philippines, some are on the UK, some are in the US, then of course we have some in Canada. But yeah, just kind of going over a lot of our systems. We had someone actually take a mat leave, so we're just kind of covering that base. She does a lot of the operations in the business, a lot of things on the fulfillment side, so we're all just trying to cover the bases, figure that out, and there's been some issues that have come up. What I want to talk about this video is why we have 2 warehouses. And so as you guys know, we have the warehouse in Canada, and then we have our warehouse in Houston. The main reason why we have these 2 warehouses is because we actually, as you guys know, ship super heavy equipment. So by having 2 distribution centers, we actually save a ton on cost. And I feel like to me and some other people in this industry, that may sound very obvious, but to, I guess, a lot of people out there, it's not really a thing they might know or understand. For example, it's cheaper for us to ship something from Texas to California, or even Texas to Washington, which is obviously a neighboring state to British Columbia, Washington to BC, than it is for us to ship from BC to that Washington state. So we can't really treat Canada and US as a geographical situation because it's very expensive to ship stuff over cross-border. So that's really why we have the 2 warehouses. The Canada warehouse is strictly just for Canadian shipments, and the US is just for US shipments. Generally, it's very expensive to ship across Canada, and the US, it's a lot more efficient. So in a perfect world, it would be amazing to just have 1 distribution center in the US, but it just won't financially work. So that's essentially why we have those 2 operations, and both warehouses carry a lot more functions than just shipping. As you guys know, the Canada warehouse has a ton of bulk customers, which we're gonna 3PL to this warehouse too. The US does have some, but the US is mostly Better Body. Canada, we have a really cool showroom, obviously built out right through here, and we're just going to play with the idea of building one out in the US in our Houston warehouse. So that's been very exciting. But yeah, so basically what we've figured out and how to like leverage our warehouses in the best way we can is to do inventory plus showroom, and then US inventory plus showroom as well. Canada gets maybe like, or what do you think, like 1-2 customers a week? 1-2 customers a week. So, you know, like maybe $1,000 a week of sales is, which for us is not much, but it just kind of shows you we put nothing towards it. So if we actually put some steam towards it, it might actually be a good lever for us. In the US, we're just experimenting with some Google ads to do locational based sales. You try to shop for something, it's gonna show up online. But anyways, nevertheless, we have lots more of like kind of hidden potential of these warehouses we don't use yet because our stuff's very big. Overall, we have 2 warehouses and we're not planning to leave any of them anytime soon. In the US, in fact, we are looking for a bigger space, which has been pretty exciting. All right, snack break. The lemon cake protein bar. It's pure protein. It's like, you know, subpar brand. They don't have a lot of choices in Canada compared to the US, but this thing hits. And then to put the lemon cake theme into play, we got lemon lime, electrolytes, liquid IV. These are pretty sick. I'm also kind of sick, but I feel like these help because I don't feel as sick as I used to when I usually get sick, if that makes sense. Maybe just because I'm healthier all around, I don't know. Pretty good.
All right guys, in that last clip, we messed up the audio. Max's mic is broken. So what we went over for our partnerships meeting, basically we're just trying to figure out who we want to send more equipment to, who we've already sent equipment to, what we want to do further down the road with some of our existing partnerships, and then also just going over who we want to work with in the future. So we have people reaching out to us, we've reached out to other people, really just figuring out, okay, who's actually gonna be best for the brand, because it is a difficult decision sometimes, figuring out, okay, is this person just cool and exciting and someone that's interesting to work with, or is it somebody that's actually going to equate to revenue for the business? So that's what me and Max usually end up talking about, and that's what we covered that day. Coming into 2024, we wanted to really hone in on who our partnerships are going to be with and who's really going to be most worthwhile for the business. So it's a little bit of figuring out, okay, trial and error, this person didn't work out as well, or this person worked out really well. This is kind of the gold standard. This is who we want all of our partnerships to be similar to, and then just figuring out how we want to structure agreements with those athletes so that it's fair for both parties and everybody's going to benefit. So we've been able to work with a lot of really cool people so far, and in 2024 that's really what we want to lean into, is those partnerships and people that are going to help build the brand up, and then we can also help them as well, providing free gym equipment. So
all right guys, just like that, we're already at 4:30, just about to start a new photo shoot for some product we have coming in the studio space here. Nicely lit. That's secret sauce to the studio space. It's actually really sweet. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming in, and then ugly ass paper there that we use for the backdrops, and we got obviously the full wall mounted setup back here, which is pretty sweet. It's actually pretty cool. Little gym setup back here. But yeah, just going through doing all those shots today with Scott, just swapping out some stuff, and yeah, I'll put some footage over so you guys can see. All right guys, last night in Vancouver, you saw the Vancouver warehouse, you saw orders going out, you saw part of the team. Again, I know it wasn't like a massively long video this time, but I think a lot of value was still dropped in it, just in terms of like how you're gonna split up your distribution centers should you wanna sell in Canada and the US. And remember, when you're first starting out, super important to start obviously selling where you live, you know, easiest transport to your warehouse if you're gonna have your own warehouse, then eventually go for the second warehouse when you're financially ready to do it. But yeah, that is why we need 2 warehouses. It saves us substantial amounts of money if you compare it to, you know, how much we're paying for rent and things like that. The savings are beyond there. Anyways, that was a very short 7 days in Vancouver. Again, rolling back with Scott. We're leaving my truck here, as hopefully it's gonna get transported. Last night in Vancouver, spent a lot of time with Frankie. But yeah, hopefully you guys kind of learned something from this clip. We're gonna roll out. Thanks so much for watching, listening. You know what to do. Appreciate you.